Hey everyone! Before we begin, we're going to prep the hair using some Monet serum. Just a couple of drops, and we'll apply this to the ends first and spread the rest all throughout. And instant shine. Next, we're taking our Monet texturizing. This is a conditioning dry shampoo. So we're going to add this onto the roots to give us some texture, some volume, absorb any oil, and just give us a nice lifted texturized volume. Spray this all throughout. This will give us a lot of grip for the styles that we're going to be doing today. For look number 1, we are using this rat tail comb to section out a small section on the crown of the head. And we're going to give some volume here by back combing at the root. And we're going to do a few sections, however much you'd like. My hair has a lot of volume naturally, so I'm just going to do a small section here on the very top. But if your hair is really fine and lacking in volume, you can do this all over your whole head to get more volume. So I'm seeing a little hole in the very back here, so I'm just going to take a piece underneath where it looks like it needs more volume and back comb a little bit more. So just make sure that it looks even all the way around. If there's any spots that look like could use a little more volume, just go ahead and do some more back combing for that. Once you've achieved your desired amount of volume, we are going to take a little section, just half of the hair, and sectioning this out, we are going to fasten that with an elastic hair tie. I'm just fluffing it up a little bit first. So taking the clear elastic, tie this up into a little half ponytail. What we're going to do next is pull that tight and then make a little hole above the elastic and turn the ponytail, flip it around inside of itself, creating a little twist in the back. Make sure everything is fluffed up and even, and that will complete this look. Look number 2 is very simple. I'm just taking this little twisty headband and going right over the top of my head, twist it around, and secure the ends. Make sure all of the hair on top is tucked in nicely. Tuck those little ends in, and that will complete look number 2. For look number 3, this is a very simple style. We're going to part the hair on one side, doing a deep side part. So first I'm just parting it with my fingers, but I want to get a nice clean part. So using the rat tail comb, get a nice deep side part and make sure that everything is laying nicely. I had my hair styled to go in the middle, so just want to make sure that all of the hair is laying and cooperating. So on the opposite side, we are going to take some hairspray and spray the smaller section, tucking it behind the ear. And this is a Numa hairspray. This is a medium hold. Spraying that to get nice and clean side part and using the comb to flatten it out even more. And then taking a little bobby pin, I'm going to secure this to get it nice and tight so it stays just where I want it. We're going to finish this off all over with some hairspray, get everything held nicely in place, and that will complete look number 3. Look number 4 is really fun. We are going to do a crown braid. So taking the front section just above the ear, we're clipping this to the side using our alligator clip. I'm taking a small section right behind my ear and sectioning this into 3. We will braid this all the way down. Once we finish braiding, securing with the clear elastic and spraying with some of our dry shampoo texture spray, we're going to stretch this braid out to make it a little bit messier and fuller. So just pulling on opposite sides of the braid all the way down to stretch it out. And then pulling down that piece that you sectioned off, bring the braid through the middle and bring it over the top of your head and secure this with a bobby pin. Once you've fastened that with a bobby pin, you're going to do the same thing on the opposite side, sectioning out the top and grabbing a small piece from behind the ear, braid that down and repeat the same steps. Take the second braid and wrap that around the top of the head behind your first braid, taking the end and tucking it in to the first braid, and then secure that with a bobby pin. Look number 5 is going to be a glorious, messy, side-ish ponytail. So taking all of the hair and using a thicker elastic band, we're going to secure all of this on the top, slightly off center, getting it nice and tight, and then taking a small piece from the bottom of the ponytail, we're going to wrap that around to cover our hairband. Wrap it all the way around as long as it will wrap around, and then secure the end with a bobby pin. Now we're going to pull a bunch of the front pieces out to make this nice and messy and loose. So any hairs right around the front hairline, around the ear, we're pulling all of that down, making sure it's nice and tight, and then make sure that it's all balanced. There's some lumps on the top, so I'm just gonna fluff it and make that look pretty and messy, but not too messy. It's the perfectly imperfect look. Style number 6 is going to be another braid style. We are just going to braid on one side of the head. So I'm doing a French braid here. So taking a small piece and sectioning that into 3, we're going to cross the hairs around each other and then adding a small piece from the scalp as we go down. And once I reach around the ear, I'm going to stop adding hair from the scalp and just finish the braid down as a regular braid. Fasten the end with a clear elastic hair tie, and all we're going to do is just pull all of the hair to one side and stretch the top of it just a little bit, and that will complete look number 6.